That would be this map. Big Salmon Peak. This is what we're doing. Or some semblance of what we're doing. But hello, everyone. I am Storm of Iron. This is SnowRunner. Thank you all for joining in today. 5 months ginger snap. 5 months. Holy moly. Enjoy that meeting. I say that with a hint of sarcasm. And we'll be around. I don't know how I'm gonna go. How long I'm gonna go tonight. We'll do our thing. We'll see where we go, where we end up leaving off. But yeah, let's do some SnowRunnering, shall we? Man, 5 months. Have I been doing this for 5 months? Apparently that's a thing. Just a moment while I bring my handy-dandy carbonated non-alcoholic beverage just ever so slightly closer. Because I need that. Well, no, I can't say that I need it. Realistically, I don't need it. Although, liquid refreshment is good. So, what we're going to do is drive our questionably colored F-750 over to the rolled steel factory. Going to take a little jaunt. No. That is not a thing I'm going to do, Loader. That is not within my bag of tricks to engage upon. That's for other people to do. Other people who are much greater than I. They can do those things. I have no interest in those things. Although I do have an interest in plotting my course. Because what I want to do is thing. So with this map, I did end up like clearing up a lot of stuff previously. So there isn't going to be much in the way of like roadblocks and crap. But I like this map. This is one of the more fun maps there is to actually drive around in. And trucks like the F-750 are ideally suited for it because of the trail-style nature of a lot of the routes that are here. But, I mean, it's fun stuff. And it's kind of cool just cruising around. And the F-750, I think, is one of the better trucks for just trail riding. It is one of those go-everywhere type vehicles. Like, I haven't used the Tatarin TUZ 420 in a long time, but that's because it was just too good on the mud. This thing is still, at the end of the day, a truck. And you can hook a trailer up to it, haul supplies with it, make it go places and do things. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But I trust everyone had a fantastic weekend. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing the best that I can do. Yeah, Mud Runner, while it may have different trucks or a larger variety of trucks, I don't think it holds up to the other stuff that this game actually has in it, where this game actually excels. Yeah, this truck's really awesome. This truck does a fantastic job just hauling crap around. Let's see. Which way do we want to... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. We're already in the main road already. That's unusual. I think there was like a rock slide here I cleared out. A lot of different stuff on this map to actually make it so that you could traverse it fairly easily. So I actually had gone back and fixed the deliveries that I needed to get done, because if you recall, we had let's see, where is it? Gold Horse Mining Factory main block. So we had a crap ton of supplies that we had to deliver for the factory main block, but when we got them delivered, it said that we needed 8 more cabins in the cabin unloading zone. Actually, wait a minute. Say it here? No, can't get down to it. So I restarted, which meant I had to haul all of those supplies and materials back over to the factory again. So instead of watching me do that twice, I figured I would kind of do it behind the scenes and then make it happen. So now what I have to do is I need to get 2 large pipes over to the factory zone. So to make large pipes, I need metal rolls. So 4 metal rolls. But to make metal rolls, we need to... Okay. So this is going to be interesting. So we need 4 metal rolls. And to make a metal roll is... Okay. So we do our math here. It's after work. Bear with me a moment. So 1 steel beam, or 1 metal beam, makes 2 metal rolls. And then 4 metal rolls makes 1 large pipe. So we need 4 steel beams, or 4 metal beams, to make 2 large pipes. So 4 is going to be 8 cargo. Yeah, 8 cargo. And we actually have to go to... Let's see. So that place, and... Because there's no real... Yeah, see, metal framing over there. This warehouse has... Well, this warehouse over here apparently has 10 metal rolls. But it is on a fairly precarious railroad track. Okay. And then we've got all these tight little trails and stuff like that. So, let's see. So we got to go here to get 8 metal rolls to bring to the factory to do the stuff. Eight metal rolls, you say. So let us see the best way to get to that factory. So this will actually eliminate the need to get metal beams at this point in time. Also, do we have enough room to... Yeah, we should have enough room to turn around in here if we take something big. How big do we want to go? We got to get him... We got to get the truck, the trailer store. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to go up and around, down. And then across, pick it up, bring it back, and then bring it to the loading zone. I think I can do this. Well, the map next to me in the flooded foothills, we don't really have... Because this is our rolled steel factory that's right over here, which is kind of near there. But... So this warehouse has a single metal beam. There's like... Yeah, see, I could pick up metal beams from here, and then I would have to truck it all the way over to here, and then make it to the factory, and then make it back to the loading zone. So I'm probably better off just operating out of here. So I need... large pipe. So I need 8 metal rolls, which I can take on... Yeah, you know what? Recover you, and let's break out the big guns. This guy being the big guns. And then adjust up the suspension. Raise suspension, and away we go. So this may be overkill, and this may be kind of doing it all in one fell swoop instead of 2. But why not? Let's see how badly we can bork this up. Moya Surfer Dude, how are you this afternoon? I hope you're doing well. Also, I have to thank you, Moya Surfer Dude, because finally after logging in today, it appears, it appears that, somebody made a purchase on the merch store. Which, you know, I really appreciate, and that's awesome. I saw the message pop up when I had finally logged in, because I had kind of a weird week last week. I was able to stream on Monday, and let's see. The Coffee Crew? Yeah, I was able to stream on Monday, so it's been like a week since I've streamed. I was actually going to try to stream on... the hell was it? I was going to try to stream on Saturday, because it ended up being a really strange weekend. And... why don't I just cut the corner here? Last week did not turn out at all how I had expected last week to turn out. So, there's that. I did get a chance to see my niece again last week, and that was very cool. Thursday night was the, I super appreciate it, Loader, that you grabbed a mug as well, and that's awesome. I really do appreciate that, guys. Like, any little bit is super helpful because it actually helps me put stuff back into, doing what I'm doing here. And that's kind of the idea, just to keep it going and keep it, growing. Yeah, last week was a weird week. The interview between Waylon and Gigi on Thursday went off fantastic. I need to work on getting more designs and more styles in there, and I certainly hope that it makes it to you in fairly expedient fashion. But yeah, I had been thinking about streaming on Saturday, either doing a new game or playing more of this. But Saturday was a rough day. As some of you know, I lost a friend of mine Thursday night, maybe Friday morning. Moya Surfer, dude, that would be awesome, and I would really appreciate that. That's fantastic, because that's really cool. So my friend had been driving truck, so it's almost fitting that I'm playing this game, and he was working for the local Teamsters, and he was actually working on movie production crews. So they would have him get in the truck, move it 10 feet, and call him when they needed him to move it again. And that was his job. That is what he did. And he loved it. Prior to that, he moved... He drove truck for pretty much like the last quarter of his life. And the most unfortunate thing is he was even younger than I was, you know? He was 38. I talked to his dad today. That was a very difficult conversation. He had wanted to make sure that I knew, because he always appreciated my friendship with his son. It's just, you don't think about those things, you know? The only thing that I can take true solace in, the fact that my friend John lived his life how he wanted to live his life. You couldn't tell him to do something that he didn't want to do. You couldn't you couldn't do it. It was not possible. He was going to live his life how he wanted to live his life. And more power to him, you know. He did what he wanted. He went where he wanted to go. Bought the vehicles that he wanted to buy. He had a boat on Lake Winnipesaukee. He truly enjoyed life. And one of the things that went along with that is the fact that he enjoyed friendships. And he was the type of person who never had something bad to say about anyone. He was the type of person who, if you needed him, he would be there. if you were across the country and you needed him, he would be there. Just, he truly was one of those types of people. Like, I can't say enough good things about him. I really can't. And the worst part of things is that now nobody else gets to experience that friendship. Nobody else gets to hear the laughter and enjoy the company of my friend John. And it's really unfortunate. It is really unfortunate. And it's sad. Because he was a great person. A great person. He legitimately would do anything for anyone, no matter what it took. Go up this way. He was a notoriously heavy sleeper. Mostly because he didn't sleep well. So he was always, if he slept for a long time. And I remember one time, years ago, we were supposed to meet up and do something, but he wasn't awake yet. So I stopped by his place, went inside. He was living with his dad at the time. That's how long ago this was. And he had this big stereo system. He had this big stereo system that was hooked up to a TV. And he had the original Matrix movie on DVD right there. So I took it upon myself to take the Matrix DVD and put it into the DVD player, and I forwarded it to the lobby scene of the Matrix movie. And if all of you remember the original Matrix movie, and you remember the lobby scene from the original Matrix movie, you can see where this is going. I may have turned up the volume quite extensively right at the lobby scene, and the gunfire, the sound of the gunfire that took place from that scene itself, with the stereo cranked the way it was, hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I have never seen him move so quickly in all of his life. He sat bolt upright in his bed, not knowing what the hell was going on or what the hell was happening, as gunfire echoed throughout his room through his surround sound system. And there I am, laughing maniacally. Because it's like, okay, you're awake now. Let's get going. That is a fantastic song for something like that to happen with Relic. That's awesome. Oh, speaking of Mudvayne, did anyone happen to see that Mudvayne now has updated website information? Be Patrick Camp. How are you this evening? I hope you're good. Hope everything is well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, pretty exciting news, Relic. But one of the things that my buddy John had done for me, I mentioned it earlier on Facebook, and it was a particularly rough patch in life. Something had happened, or the details shall remain kind of. Oh, Ginger Snaps. Again, with the gifting of the subs. That is really good to hear, Patrick. I'm very much digging that. But yeah, your finger slipped. I love it. But yeah. So, my buddy John said, "Hey, let's go up to my dad's boat on the lake. Let's head up there. Spend the weekend up on the lake in New Hampshire on Winnipesaukee." So I met him up there. Met his dad up there. Why do we now have a tree stuck? Oh, this ain't good. Dagnabbit. Oh, there we go. We'll get that tree unstuck. But yeah, I went up to spend the weekend on his dad's boat on Winnipesaukee. And it was a fun time. But we spent the night on his boat. And then in the morning we got up and we actually took the boat across the lake and had breakfast. His dad was the best. His dad, if John liked you, because John liked everybody, his dad liked you. His dad was a great, is still a great person. I talked to him earlier today. He made sure that I heard firsthand and wanted to make sure that I knew of the services that were being held, and they're going to be on Wednesday. So Wednesday after work, there's definitely not going to be a stream on Wednesday. I'm going to go to the service, and he made it very clear that it's not going to be, one of those situations where, we're going to fist bump or we're going to rub elbows or, touch feet or whatever it is. That legitimately there's going to be hugs. So be prepared. There's going to be hugs and there's going to be tears. And at this point in time, I really don't give a shit about social distancing. I don't give a shit about, any of that stuff. Because, yeah, sure, my brain tells me one thing, but you know what? My heart tells me another. And it's stuff like this that's important. It's stuff like this that means the most, simply by being there for the people that we care about. I appreciate that, Moya Surfer dude. I really do. And everybody who's here hanging out. You guys really are the best. And thank you for being around. Yeah, life is weird right now. Life and everything is weird right now. And just everything's made that much more difficult. And I gotta try and see about... Yeah. Things have been... Yeah. Things are definitely not super great. I mean, for me personally, I'm okay. I'm here. I'm healthy. I have a new niece that I've met. And that's a whole other thing altogether. My nephew has a new baby sister. So there are good things. But there's also the fact that my friend is gone. I won't hear from him anymore. Oh, I know, Relic. It just... I had been lucky enough to stop by there on Sunday. So I dropped off a crib on Sunday for my brother. And my cousin actually had sent me a video chat. And we were hanging out and we were talking and we were just having a good time. Her kids wanted to see my nephew, and it was a constant struggle to try to get my nephew to kind of cooperate because he was having none of it. He was having none of it. Although I could show my cousin's kids the baby because the baby wasn't going anywhere. The baby was just right there, sleeping in the bassinet. So that was fun. My other cousin. So my other cousin is the good uncle on that side. And he's a great dude. And he's the one who's always there for my cousin. So he helps watch the kids. Helps out around the house. Because he hasn't been working since the whole COVID everything started. One thing me and my cousin will do is we will send pictures of food back and forth to one another. We will, because he doesn't text a lot for certain reasons, and we'll send pictures of food back and forth. And it's one of the funniest damn things because I can look at my phone and I can pull up his and there's just picture after picture after picture after picture of food. It's all just food. Me sending him pictures of my food, him sending pictures of his food back and forth. Like on Saturday morning, he had, I don't know, some kind of, there was bacon and there was a muffin tray and it was filled with something. Yeah, B. Patrick Camp. I understand that. I absolutely understand that. It hurts now. And I know that things will change as time goes on. But it's raw. And it's fresh, and it's right there. And it certainly is, it certainly is an open wound. It certainly is a very deep, painful, open wound. But time will change things. And we'll see what happens, you know? We'll figure it out. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. It's really just, it was very unexpected. It was and it wasn't. You know, he didn't exactly have the healthiest lifestyle. But, Loader, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. B. Patrick Camp, thank you. And really, guys, all of you, because you're all fantastic, amazing people. All of you are fantastic people. And it's good to know that you're here. And while we live in strange times indeed, William Sterling, thank you, man. I do appreciate that. Guys, thanks. Thank you for being here. And thank you for letting me share and listening to me. I appreciate it. Because I get to talk about somebody who I cared deeply for, who was a great friend, who I'd get a random text message from, or a call, or he'd stop by work. And I just wish more people could have known him. He knew a lot of people. He was one of those types of people who, no matter where he went, regardless of what he did... Thank you, Loader. I appreciate that. You're all my friends. You know? And maybe it's just that whole idea that we need to redefine who we consider a friend, or how we consider friendship. Because man, oh man, what a weird year it's been. But we've met new people. We've created new connections. And I know there's plenty of us who could wish that there are so many others that we don't have here that we wish we could create those connections with, and in addition to. But life is cruel like that. Life takes away like that. As much as it gives us, it takes away with the other hand. And it's up to each and every single one of us to figure out how we deal with that. To figure out how each one of us moves forward. And I won't say carries on, but we move forward. Because time moves forward. And eventually, somehow, are we all going to wind up in the same place? I don't know. And see, that's the thing, Loader. And Ginger Snaps, you're a great person who does great things. Don't you ever forget it. But it's important. It is important to talk about. It is important to share. Because every memory that we're all made up of we share those fragments of ourselves. And we share those fragments of our friends. And they carry on like that. And we carry them with us like that. And every story that I tell you, and every memory that I share with you, that is a piece of myself that I am giving to you. That you get to take with you and carry with you. It's a giant fabric that we all weave together. And my threads intertwine with your threads. And I'm out of gas. You're right. You're so right, Ginger Snaps. Yeah, Relic, you're 100%, man. Like, what are the chances that any of our paths would have crossed? You know, what are the chances that any of us would have just randomly bumped into each other? But we did. But our paths have crossed. And the giant skein of fabric that is life, our threads cross. Our fates are intertwined. And through that, we create a rich tapestry of different individuals, different ideas, different thoughts, and different feelings. And it's an amazing tapestry. And I think it's something that any one of us would look upon in awe and wonder. I think gaming today is just... It's not even that it's a distraction, it's just a backdrop for everything else that's kind of going on in life. I'm with William Sterling on this one. I'm very much with William Sterling on this one. Alright, maybe this was the wrong truck to bring for a fuel fill-up. Yeah, this was definitely the wrong truck to bring for a fuel fill-up. We'll recover that one. Taco Bell is one of the best things. I could do some Taco Bell right now. And you know, this is the great thing. Just how everybody is connected. How everybody's here together. And maybe that's what it's all about, Ginger Snaps. You know, that we mutually help one another to climb up even the smallest amounts. Because just like this game, and yeah, it is a game, but it's also a perfect metaphor for a lot of different things. It's a matter of inches, but it's progress. And now, B. Patrick Camp, I want Cinnabon, but I don't have one close by to me. I could really use some Cinnabon. Maybe I'll get an order of cinnamon twists tomorrow from, like, Domino's. Fuel. There we go. Let's send this thing out. Let's send this thing out to fuel things up with. I did have some incredible Japanese food the other night. It was... yeah. It was really good. And you know what, Moya Surfer Dude? Where words fail, feelings prevail. Sometimes words don't effectively do the things we want to say justice. So let's see if this will work. See if this thing won't stall out as we go up the hill. A Philly cheesesteak sandwich would be amazing. So there's this place that's not too far, a couple towns over, and they're known for their cheesesteak subs. And they have incredible cheesesteak subs. But that takes me away from my point of what I was talking about previously. I ordered Japanese food, and I ordered a lot of Japanese food. Probably too much, if that is a thing that one can say. I ordered the sushi regular, which came with a miso soup and salad. Then I ordered an additional 2 yellowtail rolls, an order of crab rangoons, and an order of stir-fry udon with chicken. Let's see. B. Patrick Camp, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for talking. And we're stuck. Again. There we go. All we're trying to do is get fuel from point A to point B. That's all we want to do. We're gonna get that fuel there by Gumbo. Oh, crap. That was a quick winch. And that saved my bacon. See, this is that whole texting and driving thing. Like, you know, I take my eyes off the road just for a moment. And then things happen. Be Patrick Camp, be well. Be good. And thank you. I just gotta get to my big rig and deliver some fuel. We'll get there, though. William Sterling, that is an awesome, awesome emote. Also, where did we stop? We're all the way over there. So we want to... Alright, so we don't want the... Actually... Yeah, we won't take the first one, we'll take the second one. Yukon Iron Works. Wait a minute. Oh, it's up on the rocks, that's right. Okay. We got this. We got this. 12 of his movies. Who was it who did The Court Jester? I forget who that was. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna follow the road down. This may be safer this way. I forget the name of the guy who did The Court Jester. The chalice from the palace holds the brew that is true. And it's not the vessel with the pestle. That's it. Yes, thank you very much, William Sterling. I knew somebody would know. What was it? The vessel with the pestle. I can't remember those. I do know the chalice with the palace holds a brew that is true. Yeah, we'll go this way. We'll loop through. Hans Christian Andersen. Interesting. Okay, Yukon Iron Works. Wonder if they have a local union around here somewhere. Okay, so I think... with any luck, I should be able to squeeze the trailer through here. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Because we're close. We're getting to that point. We'll make it, though. So, I started a movie last night that I didn't fully make it all the way through. I certainly hope you make a stir-fry in those onions, Ginger Snap. Or something. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Are you effing kidding? Don't roll over, please. Are you... Ah. Okay, then. Yes, William Sterling. Yes, that is exactly it. Fubar89, it is going. And I don't know particularly which direction it is going to be going in. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. There we go. So. Okay. Let's, see, this is the thing about this camera. It's never really effective. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So... that was something. Alright, we've, now we're hung up on a rock. Okay. We're trying to bring fuel to that right there, and we almost went completely pear-shaped on that one. We've been discussing how much... Oh, yeah. Moya Surfer Dude, very much so. We've also been discussing how much Taco Bell is too much Taco Bell, and I don't think that is a very positive answer or outlook on anything. We've also been discussing a near and dear friend of mine who had just passed away. So we're talking and sharing memories. Oh, yeah, see, now that we have fuel, the truck carries forward without a problem. Oh, I know. William Sterling, I did the dance for you. The will he, won't he dance. Oh, man. And to think I would have had to come all the way out here again with another truck to rescue the truck that was carrying the fuel, to refuel this truck. But yeah, good times all around. You must have a voodoo doll, William Sterling. Or like a Matchbox truck of my trucks. And you just, like, throw it around. I'm somewhat convinced that's what happens. And instead of hair and nail clippings to bind your little voodoo truck, it's probably like grease and tire shavings. Okay, so now this is where the interesting little bit comes in. To see if we can squeeze this trailer through this little opening. Only to make it through this little opening. I swear, they do this intentionally just to make it way more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, so open storehouse. Okay, so tell you what, let's unload from the trailer. Oh, tacos. Absolutely tacos. Taco Bell tacos. Okay, so now that we are there, and we can do something like, okay, so now let's just kind of, all right, open storehouse. We need to craft 2 large pipes. Coming up. That, yeah. I'm gonna have to, I like soft tacos. So, with you being in the UK and Taco Bell being a very American style of food, what is your initial impression, or have you had anything from a Taco Bell? Because I'm curious about this now, because it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you Americans, you take everything that is good in the world and you poop all over it and make it into fast food. Okay. That is unfortunate. Because I would genuinely be interested in your opinion. Oops, unloading. Okay, so that is 4 and 4. There you go, loader. We just got a lot of pipe. I am lucky enough to where I have a Taco Bell drive-thru that is not more than a scant 7 minutes from my doorstep, and it is right next to a McDonald's. Let's take a guess as to which one is the busier one. Okay, so now I just gotta go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fubar89. I certainly appreciate that. Now you can keep up to date on all the wonderful ins and outs that we've got going on. Mostly SnowRunner related, but mostly also food related. And other various tomfoolery as well. Well, Loader, that's why I brought the collab. Really, William Sterling? Reheat the soft taco in the mic. You know what? Honestly, I think one of the unfortunate things from or about Taco Bell is that when they put the tacos together, the stuff isn't, like the cheese isn't appropriately melted inside. Like shredded cheese, it needs a little bit more time to percolate in the not in the oven or whatever cookery device that they have that they kind of make and use and whatnot. Also, now I'm hungry. Go me. But no, you should have seen the bill I got from the Chinese food place, the Japanese food place, the other night. It was, yeah, it is true. And here's the funny part. So I have a Taco Bell that is slightly further away than the actual legitimate Mexican restaurant that is right at the end of the street. A heat gun, yes, but I've used a heat gun to, like, actually do automotive-related stuff, heat shrink, tubing for wires, all that other stuff. Not sure I'd use a heat gun to melt my cheese. Oh yeah, Relic. That's right. Heat gun is the man dryer. Effectively true. Oh yeah, that's way up there. Okay. Keep going. Carry on. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. All right. This is some fairly effectively heavy cargo on this thing. On dirt every day. No, wait. Is it dirt every day or is it... I think it's Roadkill Garage, actually. Dave Freiberger is a huge fan of using a warm engine block to make food and heat it up to consumable temperature. Well, yeah, it definitely is. I will agree with that. Oh, crap. What are we hung up on now? Oh, that is what we're hung up on. Yeah, let's just keep going and not get hung up on that phone pole. Let's try to get hung up on a different phone pole. See, for some reason, the quick winching is not agreeing with where I want it to quick winch to. Let's see, we can't hit the park and brake. No, see, I don't want that one. I guess we could try to do this one here. This will give us some forward momentum. All right, that's the one I wanted. There we go. Yeah, it's exactly, yeah. The the quick winching on this never gets itself where you want it to be connected to. Never. Just never happens. And now I just got to get up. Ah, Joe! So nice to see you. So very nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Stopping by, hanging out, watching us do ridiculous things with trucks, and talk about fast food and Taco Bell. Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is the trucks that are more effective in carrying the cargo don't have the ability to get chain tires. And it is so ridiculous. Like, I love these Kolobs. These Kolobs are fantastic. But, as we're seeing, the ice is fighting us right now. You know what? You say that, Loader, and out of other individuals, I would say, huh. But to you, I say, oh, okay, that seems logical. All right, then. All right, so this is going to be the factory main block cargo delivery. And I think this is going to get us complete on this one, actually. Keep going, and there we are. Cargo management, unload, too large pipe. Yeah, basically, that's exactly the idea, William Sterling. And 2. Okay, that was pretty impressive. $26,600 credits, drachma. Well, I mean, you know, gold coins, whatever it is. This is a vital stage in building the whole plant. Thanks to your persistence, we did the impossible. Here's your share. So now, where are we at now? Now we're at soda time. Okay. So, now we are... we're not going to do Destination Sawmill because that isn't really... I think we got... Alright, so stocking up and looking after your own and Destination Sawmill. So we have factory reservoirs and factory sewage treatment facilities, and then we can move on to final check, which allows us to move the heavy rock trailers, which I've been really looking forward to doing, because that's the only damn thing the Caterpillar 770G is actually capable of doing. Which is mildly frustrating, actually, because it can't tow a trailer, it has no other attachments or add-ons, and that's it. So... Okay, so we want to do... Also, we will need an additional cabin to move to the residential area. So we've got 2 cabins here. We can relocate those down to the residential area here. We need metal beams, metal pipes, concrete blocks, and bricks. And that's all got to go to the factory again. Oh. Oh, okay. And we've got a tank for the plant. There it is. Okay. Loading zone 2. Alright, that's not too bad. You know, honestly, Relic, that's not a bad thing. And I've considered it more than several times. And the only thing is, I don't like water all the time. And I would rather have something that has at least a little bit of flavor. Or possibly a little bit of carbonation. Okay, so... Alright, how about... So that's reservoirs. What is sewage... sewage treatment, sewage treatment, sewage treatment. Small pipes, concrete blocks, concrete slabs, metal beams, and 2 cabins. And this is an oil tank semi-trailer. Ooh... Okay, I like this one a little bit more, but I have to move... Alright. So I gotta take the 2 from here, and I need to move them here. Okay, let's do this one, because this will be... I thought I had something on my shirt, and it's actually just like the rubbery logo stuff. I was like, what the hell is that? William Sterling, that is an interesting habit to have. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. I will take the beverage variety, thank you very much. Barbecue water? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I think I'm yeah, you know, that's I like cherry vanilla Coke. That stuff is awesome. Cherry vanilla Coke is where it's at. Alright, so cabin construction. So we want to go grab those 2 guys. So let's... You know what? Actually, let's get this guy back to the garage because I want to drop off the trailer there. We'll bring this back, we'll drop off the trailer, we'll move the 2 construction trailers. So I'll move the 2 construction trailers first, and then we'll kind of go from there and see what we can make happen. Yeah, I had, yeah, it was cherry vanilla Coke. And I don't know if it's in the stores anymore at the moment, but it's fantastic because I love vanilla Coke. I love cherry Coke. The 2 of them combined make something that is infinitely better. I have not had any of that, any of the coffee Coca-Cola. So, I don't know. Anything that's kind of like an energy drink, I've sort of shied away from. Ooh, orange Coke. Orange Coke is weird. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing where it's better. Raspberry Coke. I've never had raspberry Coke. Raspberry Coke sounds good. We get kind of bastardized versions in the States. You know, it's funny, Loader. A pig roast, I was at a wedding for a friend, and that's what they actually did. They had a company come in and prepare, like, it was a pre-cooked pig, and the guy, like, the pig showed up ahead of time, already cooked and everything, and I think that he just, like, heated it up, or, like, finished cooking it, or something like that. So it was finished, and no, what was it? No, the whole thing was finished. It was completely done and cooked. And it was actually, like, pre-carved, so the pig was actually just the skin. So it was the skin and the head, and the skin was covering all of the meat that was already, like, cut and processed inside of it. It was actually really good. They gave you all kinds of different barbecue sauces and flavored sauces and everything else, and it was so good. So good. This is going back a couple of years ago, actually. And it's funny, too, because after... yeah, exactly. It was a pigskin blanket. Like, like you could just... Like the magician does, where he takes the dinner table cloth and whips it out from underneath the glasses and the dishware and silverware, and all the stuff is still sitting on top of the table. That's what you legitimately could have done with the pigskin. Oh, you know, it's funny you mention that, Fubar. I have a gaming group, and we, before COVID hit and all the bull crap associated with it, we would get together on Sundays, and we would hang out, we would have coffee, we would find either a board game or something like that, and my friend would bake or cook food or all kind of incredible cook, pastries and, you know, just all kinds of stuff, and it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, and I miss that so much. I think, what was it, at the tail end of the summer, we kind of tentatively had some stuff around a fire pit, but everybody is just so cautious of, you know, who's vaccinated now, who isn't vaccinated, and it's such a logistical nightmare at the moment. And today, the 19th, this is the day that everybody in Massachusetts is able to get vaccinated. So now, after I finish up with this tonight, depending on when I do wrap up with this tonight, I'm going to try to hop online, see if I can navigate that whole nightmare. 2 versions of orange. Orange sherbet and orange vanilla. Oh, Joe. That stuff sounds incredible. Oops. Like, straight up amazing. Okay. So, back to the garage with you, good sir. Let's find something with chain tires and a flatbed and go from there. Actually, you know what? How about we get a little creative with this fella? Although, no, wait, this is a little bit too high. Crap. Yeah, you're right, Fubar, and it's frustrating and it's very difficult. And you have people who are social creatures, who are used to being around one another, regardless of what everybody thinks about the idea of. I probably want Azov 5319. I'll use one of those. You know, and regardless of you know, people thinking about, you know, oh, I'm an introvert and this is the best thing for me, or I'm an extrovert and I'm, you know, slowly dying inside. It's just it's kind of a big deal all the way around. People are social creatures. That is what people are, and that is what people do. And just to kind of be cut off and isolated and everything else is just a nightmare. What the hell is my Azov that I wanted to use? Oh god, that's a throwback. We'll use this guy. This Voron Grad. Make sure we have all the right bits and pieces. Off-road, raised. Yeah, okay. So we'll go over... Oh, what do we need? You know what? We'll just kind of... We'll kind of play it safe. We'll take this over. Oh, but no, I can't. Hold on. Or can I? I got an idea. We need another truck to take with us. Good humor makes awesome stuff. Yeah, and that's a lot of what it is too, Joe, is the fact that it's simply the freedom to be able to go where we want to go, when we want to go there. No more, no less. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Hold on. How about, what do we want? Paystar. Let's see what we can make happen with the Paystar. Can we put, because we've got the long flatbed, we don't want the loader, we want the, there it is. There we go. Okay. So, this might work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Alright. Also, I probably should have put chain tires on this thing. But you know what? That's what the other truck's for. Change trucks to the other one. There we go. Let's get ourselves a convoy. The best early game truck. So, here's the funny thing about that. What do you want to do? Are you going to stay in Michigan, or are you going to push towards different areas first? Oh. Mikey, 20020. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Early game trucks is interesting because anything with ice on the road, you have to be level 12 to get chain tires. And if you go to Tamir, in Russia, you can get the Tega early on. Mikey 20020. How are you? Oops. Damn it. Now that now the truck behind me is just pushing me around. So you'll start the game with the Chevy CK 1500, and then you'll just slowly level up through there. You'll get the International, the Paystar, or is it the Loads? You'll get the International heavy truck second. No, that's third. You'll get the GMC second. You'll get the International third. As you level up, you want one of the off-road trucks as soon as you can get it. And there's a couple trucks that you can get simply by leveling up. There's I should probably put it four-wheel drive. There's also a couple of different trucks that you can get by going over to Russia. If you get any of the DLC add-on, you will get new trucks just simply added to your garage. One of the first ones being the Bandit, and then you'll have, I think, one or two other ones. But any truck that's an off-road truck is going to be infinitely better. Scouts in this game aren't nearly as strong as you'd think they are. The only two scouts, the F-750, really good, but to make that truck good, you have to discover it and drag it back in a Mandra, and then you need to get the final engine upgrade in no, that's a Mandra. Lake Cove has the F-750. So the first truck that I really enjoy. Also, what platform are you playing on, Fubar? Because that actually makes a little bit of a difference as well. I'm on the console, and if you are on the console, you can actually get the Navistar, which that's a fun truck. But it rolls so much coal, and you don't have to discover any of the components for it to upgrade it, because because you just level up and then you get stuff as you go. So here's what we'll do. You know what? No, we don't actually want to. So let's get rid of that stuff. Ban away. All right, sorry about that. PC, I think you get it through like the Epic Store. So here, let's go visit the garage. Let's give it a quick little run through. Yeah, you know, Ginger Snaps, they've always come in pairs to my channel, even early on when bots were the only one who were chatting in my channel. I almost felt sad having to ban them, because it was like, hey, I've got, you know, things spamming the chat for stupid reasons. So this is the F-750. This truck is fantastic. You're going to start the game with a Chevy CK 1500. This truck is fun. The upgrades are through the first map and the second map. Let's see. So, the Lodestar. This is another actually really good, underrated scout truck. And it's great because you can have a pickup truck bed that has repair points and fuel, extra tires. The Hummer is purely for looks. Chevy Apache is a DLC truck. Yeah, William Sterling, I'm not 100% sure. But the Apache is a truck that you'd actually have to pay like real money for, and I did, and it was only like $2 or $3, something like that. You also get, I believe, the Con Marshall when you get this truck. F750 in a different color. This is the Tuz, the 420 Tatarin. This thing is unstoppable through mud. And I am a big fan of the Scout because I'm a huge International Harvester fan. Yar 87, the Dawn. Like, this is all stuff that you can get around the map and everything like that. But the Bandit will come with one of the DLC add-ons, I think it's for the Yukon, actually, you'll get it for. These are all off-road trucks right here. And let me scroll down to show you. A lot of the Vorons, I think, you can just simply purchase when you get to the right level. The Bandit's a great vehicle. That's the thing. Keep go. Okay. This one right here, the Paystar. The International Paystar 5070 was my first off-road truck that I purchased. And this truck, now here's the thing too. It's tires. Tires make a huge difference in this game. This is one of the first trucks that you can buy that has, when you're playing in the game, because you start off on the American maps, you have access to mud tires, 46-inch tall mud tires, and that's a game changer in this game. And there's also a big difference between the big super singles and then the dual rear wheel tires as well. One of the DLC trucks that I got. Where'd it go? Like the giant Kolobs, these trucks right here, these are Russian trucks. You get those basically by leveling up, and I think you have to be like level 24 to get this stuff. Pacific P16, you find this. Caterpillar 745C. This you find in Alaska, and you have to drag it back. I am on the PS4, correct. Yep, I am playing on the PS4, and then I'm running a capture card so I can stream everything through my laptop. This one you get for Yukon, and it's only useful for specific hauling contracts. The Dan is an awesome Russian truck, and it's this one right here, the Navistar. So this one right here is a DLC truck that I got for pre-ordering the game through Best Buy, and they sent me a separate code to be able to download this, which I don't think it's available for anything outside of the... Oh, Solostrato, how are you? How's things? What's going on? But yeah, the Navistar was available only as a DLC pre-order, and I think at this point it's only available on the consoles for purchase for like a couple of dollars as well. But the cool thing is, all of the trucks you get, you can sell them all for money, and as you unlock stuff, you can purchase stuff. This truck right there was over $100,000 when I got the DLC truck loaded in the game. The thing is, as it levels up, you've got different engines you have access to, regular and raised suspension, the different tires, and I mean, the highway tires are garbage. They're so garbage, and you're going to spend a lot of time going really slow through all the mud and everything else. But once you start getting into the all-terrain and the off-road tires, and here's the unfortunate thing about the American trucks, they don't have access to, or not all of them have access to anything like mud tires. So like the Navistar here, we've only got the best the best off-road tires in the game. So it's slightly limiting. The American trucks are pretty cool though. The Russian trucks are infinitely better for some reason. But let's get back to here. And let's see about... Okay. See if I can actually get... see if I can actually not butcher this. Put it that way. Winch. There. Okay, so... this is not going to let me do this very easily. If you have any more questions about anything in this game, I have done pretty much all of it. I am maximum level. I am sitting on... currently... yeah, we're sitting on $838,000. But I have about several million tied up in other trucks. We do a thing at the end of the stream called Truck Darts. And if you hang around, you'll find out what Truck Darts is all about. Because it gets kind of wacky. And it's fun. Alright, so... oh, oops. Oh yeah, we gotta do the... okay, so this gets interesting. No, nothing like that. There is nothing like that in this game, unfortunately. Well, fortunately enough. There we go. So, we gotta kind of... we gotta get these... ah, crap, wrong way. There we go. Extend this outwards. And then we're going to... go backwards. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna work. Okay. So. I was gonna make some different emotes with various different truck-related stuff, but it's fairly involved having to do this whole emote thing, so it gets kind of wacky. Well, you know what? Can I? Yeah, alright, let's try this. So, forklift, fast mode. Let us tilt down, drop it down, extend it out. I was gonna try to do like a big truck tire as an emote. Alright, so drop it down. Okay. Alright, so now backwards. So let us tract. Okay. All right. Now we're getting places. Now we're getting places. You know what? That's an that's an awesome emote though. My first emote was actually because originally we had started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is why everything is kind of it's got a little bit of a Viking theme to it. so close that. Now let's start to back up slowly. So that was a rune stone that I had created originally early on. Okay. Get out of my way. Jerk. And it's not difficult to make the stuff, it's just it gets a little time consuming. And I've got about a million other things going on periodically. And I would rather be here hanging out having a good time than designing emotes. But that's just me. Your mileage may vary. Alright, back to the caterpillar. Back to the caterpillar. And this is another thing that they added in. Thank you, William Sterling. That is certainly an interesting idea, and I will keep that in mind. Yeah. Streaming has been a thing that has come about that I really started being more serious with after the whole lockdown thing. Because I'm involved in a couple really great communities of fantastic people, and I kind of have a good time doing what I'm doing. And I like to talk to people, I like to hang out, I like to just, you know, there's plenty of video games to be done. So we started off with, we gotta do that. There we go. Lower. So we started off with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And we got 165 hours into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, start to finish. Okay, so now I can't... Alright, so... How about... Close that, do that, and then we go back to this. There we go. So... see if we can't balance this bad boy. Go back. Raise. Alright, this is kind of cool. I like streaming. I genuinely enjoy streaming. It's just, it's been one of those things that kind of has taken on a life of its own. Oh crap. Okay. If that's the game we want to play. All right. So and honestly, I like this game because of the pace that I can play it at. I can play this game as fast or as slow as I want, and it's a very slow-paced game. But I can sit here and I can take my time with everything. I can talk to everybody, and I can generally have a really great time doing everything that I'm doing. Alright, so kind of a little bit closer here, right here. Yeah, Moya Surfer Dude, I don't exactly have an unlurk command. It's just lurk. Mostly because I still don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, this game really drew me in because of the pace that it's a beautiful game, a beautiful environment, The sound is just real laid back. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Well, thank you, Joe. I super appreciate that. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that. Because I kind of figure myself just one gigantic colossal hammerhead, and I say words and do things and play video games at the same time. Alright, so that's that. So now, going to, nope, retract, lower, go back. There we go. Oh, we gotta let, yeah. Up just a little bit. Now, let's get this thing out of the way. Because now we're going to bring in a legitimate crane, because this whole little telehandler thing is so bonkers irritating to have to manipulate and use. So, heavy duty or... Alright. We don't have a crane on that. We want crane truck with chain tires. That's what we actually want. Pizza is fantastic. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. I'm just doing a thing. Ginger Age! So nice to see you. I hope you're fantastic right now. Oop, nope. Let's do this one. This is the one that I want. We're going to use this guy. So we're going to take this thing over there with the crane and properly load the cabins onto the back of the trucks. It is so good to see you here, Ginger Age. It has been a day. That is 100% for sure. But no, I love this game. I love everything about this game. The slow pace that it makes you take. The subtle background music. I'm here. Speaking of subtle, there's a Viking war horn. How do you do? But here I am. Relic, you have returned, and the horn has sounded your arrival. Delightful to see you, good sir. But here I am, in the Yukon, Canada. There's giant mountains in the background. The snow is falling. The engine of the truck is simply humming away and idling. The soundtrack of this game is a gentle guitar that plays in the background. It's not overpowering to what you do. And I like it. One of the most beautiful maps is also one of the most difficult. The Lake Coved map of the Russia region. And that has the Aurora Borealis that ripples, well, it doesn't really move, it's just kind of static in the air. But you have the Aurora Borealis overhead, and it's beautiful. And at night, the glow that it casts down on the ground, you get lost in this game. Yeah, sure, maybe Alaska's a little bit more basic, but the snow is awesome. Michigan, with, you know, more of its roads and streets and dirt trails and everything else. It might seem more basic, but it's a beautiful landscape. It's a wonderful place to be. It's just... it's great. I love this game for those reasons. And if I want to, I can hop into a multiplayer game, which I've actually done quite extensively. And I used to, before some of the big DLC hit, actually, I would go to the DLC, or not the DLC, the online multiplayer, and simply just jump into other people's games. And it's completely random. It's an utter random crapshoot as to what map you get into, what people are doing at the time. And you just hop into their map. And I had set, depending on what map that I kind of rolled into, I had a set route that I would take to unlock things, to fix bridges, undo road collapses, and recover all kinds of vehicles that were scattered around the map for whoever was playing. And I know they appreciated it. I had gotten messed because there's no in-game voice chat. There's no in-game audio chat. There's nothing. You are just simply in a truck, and the only way that you can communicate with horns or flicking your lights on and off. So, Cowboy Tugger, how's everything going? Hope you're doing pretty good. Good call, Relic. Good call. Also, soup is still pretty damn good, too. I would love a giant bowl of soup right now. The miso soup I keep thinking of from the Japanese restaurant is so good. So good. Alright, so this is what we do with this stuff. Alright. Activate my anchors. Hit the crane mode. And away we go. See, this makes it just slightly easier. Because none of that telehandler horse pucky. Plus I like a crane more than I like that stupid telehandler nonsense. Alright, see? That's one. I don't know if I can get the reach on this. Okay, I'm going to have just enough reach. Then we're going to loop around. We are in Yukon. We've completed some contracts. We're on to our next one. Sewage treatment facilities. Cowboy Tugger, you've got all the cool emotes. There is all kinds of stuff happening right there. Let's raise that winch. Spin this bad boy around over here. And, so, here's the lazy way to do this, too. Because the game lets you cheat a little bit. So, one thing it doesn't tell you... Chimichangas. Yes, we have been discussing all that wonderful Taco Bell food. So, we're going to leave this truck here for the moment. But one of the things that this game doesn't tell you is that to turn in stuff, you have to pack the cargo, which means it's completely secured to the back of your truck. And if it's not packed, you can't turn it in at a particular location, which is annoying. Also, it prevents it from bouncing off the back. Okay, so now that we have our two cabins all secured, all ready to go, let's move these to the secondary zone so that we will then be able to begin amassing materials for this particular next leg of the contracts. Small pipes, concrete blocks. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that I'm going to have to get. 2 metal beams. Okay. A lot of stuff that I can get. You know, I don't even know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. I was half tempted to get a pizza for lunch this afternoon. But if I keep getting as much pizza as I keep getting, I am going to turn into a giant walking human pizza. Although I really had some great mushroom and bacon pizza the other night. But if I get pizza from Domino's, it's got to be a pan pizza. It's got to be like a nice deep dish pan pizza. All right, where are we going anyways? Oh, okay. All right, so that's not too bad. We go up here, we turn right, we go to the end of the trail, then we will get... apparently my Amazon device is talking at me. Which, I don't need to talk to my Amazon device. Pizza the Hut, exactly. What is that? Our pizza is going to order out for you. Pizza box furniture. That, honestly, I've had enough stuff that it is potentially a thing that could happen with the amount of... You know, Moya Surfer Dude, you are right. Pizza is just fantastic all around. I love pizza, and pizza loves me. Pizza burgers. Pizza burgers is awesome. Years and years and years and years. Oh, taco pizza. The taco pizza from Domino's is delicious. It is so good. Oh, you did? On SnowRunner? Oh, hey, look at that. There is a fence, and these people think the fence will keep me out. Here's another great thing about this game. Hit the horn. Knock over the fences. What level did you make it up to, Loader? How do we want to approach this? Is there things that we can do? It kind of lets us cheat a little bit. And I'll show you. So, do you see how the... Oop, damn it. So the bed is just slightly higher than the lip of the concrete abutment there. Godfather's Taco Pizza is the best. I wish there was a Godfather's nearby. Pizza, bacon, pineapple, green peppers, and sometimes chicken. Ooh, Joe, you're speaking my language. You know, it's funny. I had the chicken habanero sandwich from Taco Bell on the brain is what we got. So I had the chicken habanero sandwich. Oh, we have to unpack the cargo first. Hold on. Let's unpack. The chicken habanero sandwich from Domino's, which is delightful. That actually has this wonderful habanero sauce, and it has jalapenos and pineapple. And it's so good. It is so unbelievably good. Yeah, you're all hooked on that spam thing. Although, here's one for you. Have you ever had deviled ham? Deviled ham kind of looks like cat food. Comes in a little can, wrapped in paper. It legitimately looks like cat food. Not gonna lie to you. And then you have to scrape off like the oily bit that's on the top. Or mix it in, whatever floats your boat, I guess. And it's like a minced ham spread. That looks like cat food. Maybe even regurgitated cat food. Which, I mean, If you're hungry, there is that. But no, the amount of food that I bought the other night and consumed the majority of, I'm probably not going to do that again anytime soon because it was just so nuts. So nuts. You know, I don't like heavy spice, though. Oh, Relic makes awesome pizza. Relic, you do make fantastic pizza, man. I can only assume because I'm only looking at pictures of it, but I like to think that I'm somewhat of, you know, an authority on pictures of food because I have taken so many pictures of food. So if it looks good, I mean, that's like 90% of the battle, right? Okay, so let's get going here. So it's funny, Joe. I don't like hot foods. If my buffalo wings are too spice hot, I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, Relic. Or not, excuse me, Relic. Loader. Those look fantastic. Those really did actually look pretty good. But, like, I'm not like a spicy hot food kind of person. I don't particularly enjoy... Like, if I was going to get, say, Indian food, I would not get incredibly spicy Indian food because it would just be too much. I don't like stuff that makes you miserable as you're trying to eat it because I don't want to be miserable while eating my food. Okay, so here is the little cheat that we are going to show you. So, crane mode. That's kind of... So what we're going to do... Oops. Now we want to go up, buddy. Up. There we go. And then we'll just take this thing and we push it. And then we just gotta push this silly little container until it registers. Bingo! See that? It just registered. Oh, this is too funny. See, that is a little bit of gaming the game. See, I don't mind spice for flavor, but when it becomes spice for, when it becomes spice to make your face miserable, it's not that great. Like, I really enjoy Indian food, but I only want to have, like, a mild chicken tikka masala. Or something like that. Okay, so now we want to unpack the cargo. Back to crane mode. Let's see. Let's see if this will actually lift this. Lift this thing. Okay. Gonna kind of manipulate it over to here. Okay, this is working. This is working. I can dig this. There we go. So, detach. Bring it in. Lower it down. Just a little gentle... gentle push until we get to register. Come on. Oh, no wonder. Alright. Push. There we go. 2. We have 2. Yeah, exactly, Moya Surfer Dude. A little bit of spice. Yeah, Chipotle and like a Moe's are really good alternatives to things like, you know, really spicy Mexican food or Indian food. Okay, so now that we have all of that, let's recover our vehicles, because this actually worked out pretty good. Worked out very good. Oh, excuse me. Oof, I'm Pepsi gassy right now. Ginger snaps, totally okay. Yeah, Fubar, I have to agree with you on the curry. I love curry. Curry and Indian food in general, it's so flavorful. So flavorful. One of my friends used to live on the top floor of an apartment complex. And you could tell when someone was cooking curry because the entire hallway felt, or it felt like you could consume the entire hallway because it was just so filled with an amazing aroma. Ginger snaps, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. That's no good. Let's take our fuel truck and recover this bad boy. And then we will take the Azov and we will recover this bad boy. So, now we've done that. And the next step is determining logistics. I like a tikka masala or a vindaloo, all that stuff. There was one restaurant I actually had, I think, salmon curry. And you know what? The beverages that you can get at an Indian food restaurant, the mango lassi. Everybody should have a mango lassi. It's just, yeah. See, Fubar, I couldn't do a really spicy kind of thing like that. It's just, to me, it's not enjoyable at that point in time. It's a little bit too excessive for me. And funny story. We had ordered some. This was years ago, back at my buddy's place. We had ordered Chinese food for game night, and we had ordered Chinese food, and I figured, well, it was like a scale of like 4 chili peppers on the menu. So if it had 1 chili pepper, it was only mildly spicy. If it had 2, it was kind of spicy. If it had 3, it was okay. And then 4, it was like, all right, watch out. So there was beef and green pepper. And it was 2 chili peppers on the little symbol on the menu. And I'm like, all right, I can do this. 2 chili peppers, no problem. We can totally do that. Boy, was I wrong. That was a little bit excessive. That was more than a little excessive. I was sweating while I was eating this stuff, but I was so hungry that I didn't want to stop eating the stuff because I paid good money to eat the stuff. Oh, Cowboy Tucker, that's totally okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. The worst thing in the world is being so hungry and wanting to eat something that is obviously way too hot. And your mouth is just on fire and you're sweating, but you're really hungry at the same time. So you're just trying to like grin and bear it and then consume it and just You know what, Relic? Garlic sauce over al dente pasta with grilled chicken strips. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, the Cowboy Tucker's talking about the PlayStation used to have this thing called communities, and they were, think of like a Facebook group, but at the very bare bones of what a Facebook group is. It's just basically, it essentially was a message board, and that's really about it. And I don't even know if they had like different topics or anything like that. I don't think I have that as a thing that is set up, Cowboy Tucker. All right, so I want to get a lot of concrete over to. So we need 4 blocks and 2 slabs. That means we need a total of 8 concrete from the warehouse to the concrete factory. Oops. My bad. We're just hitting stuff. So that's going to be 2 quick runs with the twin steer, which I love the twin steer. The twin steer, ever since they added the all-wheel drive, it is a force to be reckoned with. It's just slightly unwieldy for a lot of applications. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Relic, that's right. I keep forgetting that you are a PlayStation console player. I don't know why, but it just kind of, I don't know. It's like Teflon there for a minute. But yeah, I remember it was a For Honor community group, I think exclusively for Viking players. And it was just one of those things where people would eventually post stuff every now and again. And it's like, all right, yeah, this is cool. But essentially it was just effectively a message board, and PlayStation had taken that entire thing away. And it's weird what they actually give you and take away from you. Because, well, they're certainly not giving us more PlayStation 5s at the moment. And ultimately, I would love to get a PlayStation 5. Not even so much for the graphical quality, but the sheer ability to hit a button and the game is ready to go. The load times are unbelievable. Like, watching people load into something like Call of Duty, which takes a little bit of time to get the game loaded up and ready and rolling. It's nuts. Just nuts. Ah, vandalism crap. Yeah, Moya Surfer Dude, vandalism is straight up... Other people's stuff, that's off limits. There's no need for that. Yeah, you're right, Cowboy Tucker. It was a neat little group setup that you could be part of and do all kinds of different stuff with. All right, so cargo management, we want, so, we need 4 small pipes. Okay, 4 small pipes would be 1 giant trailer load, so we can do that. All right, let's get the load of, so we'll do 2 loads of concrete. We'll send that over to the plant, and then we can do all the small pipe to to the factory with one run, actually. Actually, this really isn't a bad contract at all. Yeah, Joe, that's right. You have your PlayStation 5. That took you a little while to locate one, I believe. I know someone who used to work at the same dealership that I did, had been searching for a PlayStation 5 console for her son. So I'm PlayStation 4. Oh crap. Yeah, see, one of the inherent flaws or characteristics of the Twin Steer is the very rigid chassis, unlike a lot of other vehicles in this game. This thing has no flex to it whatsoever. Yeah, Relic, I am so blown away. By the load times. When Waylon was playing, and he would instantly load into Call of Duty, it was insane. It was absolutely insane, and a lot of fun. Made me jealous, but and the instant ability to download a game and then just start playing it right then and there. It's great. Yeah, unfortunately, Moya Surfer Dude, stuff like that does sell for large amounts of cash. Depending on what it is, yeah. Especially painkillers. Because, wonderful enough, that, you know, half the damn country's hooked on pain medicine. Alright. Let's get this concrete to the concrete plant. And nope, of course not. Of course we won't make the corner. Oh, that's, you know, Joe, that's awesome that you were able to do that. Yeah, Cowboy Tucker, a lot of everybody in the chat, some console players, a lot of PC players. But it's alright, though. I do, however, wish there was more cross-platform games that more people could play and actually connect on. You know, and that was one of the things about, like, say, like a game like World of Warcraft. It was such a gigantic, colossal game, but it was all for one platform. It was all for, you know, the PC. So you had that giant chunk of people playing on a PC. What was it in their heyday? It was like 9 million accounts, I think. Something like that. Okay, so unload all that cement. Recover, leave, back here again. And away we go. I like the way that this truck sounds as well. And it's got one of the better horns in the game. That's important, I find. The horn has to be matched appropriately to the truck. So if it's like this giant lumbering behemoth, and it goes, hey, it's like, no. That's not how that should sound. It needs to be like an ocean liner. That's how it should sound. Well, that's weird. Hold on a sec there, Ginger Snaps. Very bizarre. None of us are great typists or, you know, autocorrect. Autocorrect also makes us all look like goobers. But, you know, hey, me, I get to, like, talk, so I get to convey my point that way. Oh, you all gotta, like, type everything out, and it's like, you know, I could just face roll myself across the keyboard, and sometimes that actually makes more sense than the words that come out of my mouth. Styrofoam the dragon, yes. Oh, Relic. Yes, it did. Relic, were you in Puma's stream last night during the... I believe you were there for the... Yeah, the Styrofoam the Dragon was great. That was so great. Oh, and William Sterling had a good one, too. I know William Sterling had the... Crap, what was it? It's a really funny one. Something about, like, a rubber grandma or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was awesome. Alright, so, more concrete. See, the great thing, though, Joe, is that even though the PlayStation and all of these consoles are effectively, they're gaming consoles, but they're more than that. They are a multimedia console. My automod doesn't. My automod does not pick up like anything. That was the first time with Ginger Snaps there for N64. Oh man, that's too funny. That is way too funny. I actually don't have a Discord channel, Relic. That is something that I should probably look into, but being the giant colossal slacker that I am, and I typically just sort of wing it. Well, Ginger Snaps over here, you know, Automod is on, but it barely ever picks up on anything. But Relic, I believe we had a very good time in Puma's stream last night, which degenerated into some hardcore tomfoolery. Well, it hasn't even caught, like, regular words and stuff. Which I get auto-modded in G's channel all the time for, like, regular, normal things. Also, Relic, I gotta send you something. It's actually really, really funny. Okay. Yes, that's right, you did, Relic. I do remember that. That was actually very funny. That was very funny. The goofy stuff that we get, like, modded for and crap. I'm surprised I haven't modded myself saying something like, you know, pickle or aardvark. I don't know. Automod's weird. Yeah, Relic, I sent you a link to something that occurred last night in Puma's stream. Yeah. Assassin's Creed. I can't wait for... Yeah, well, Joe, that's the thing. They're normal words. It's like, hello, and... It's like, why did I get modded for and in... Is it because it followed hello? Or is it preceding something else? I don't understand what's going on with that. But yeah, Relic, we are waiting on that expansion to drop for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And once that drops, I will probably dip back over into more Assassin's Creed to check out Ireland. Because I love Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, Relic, you did see that? Okay. All right. That was some of my better handiwork, I have to admit. I've never seen him laugh like that before. Do you live, man? The correct reasons or the correct reasons? Oh, Relic. There was so much. So much. I was legitimately off my rocker that night. Like, I had gone to sleep, I woke up, I was groggy, I was tired, I should have been asleep, but I couldn't sleep, so there I was. It turns into, let's see who's streaming on Twitch, and my brain has less of a filter at that time. Also, Lived Man, what's up? How's everything going? How are you this evening? How is everything in your part of the world? Texoto is awesome. I don't think Texoto gets nearly enough credit for what he does. I mean, he's just great. Lived Man is just average. So, mediocre at best. Alright, let us unload 4 more. Okay. So, in terms of what we need 4 blocks. 4 blocks, and then we need 2 slabs. Okay. Oh, and we already did have some cement that was in there. Okay, we had leftover cement. Yeah, that is definitely important. You know, Cowboy Tucker, I have not tried Warzone, and I'm so up in the air about trying Warzone. Like, I want to, but then I know that I will always come in bottom of the barrel when it comes to anything having to do with like with a game like that. Yeah, the nice thing is I have relatively little modding to do here. Oh, you know what? What do I want to... So we get 2 metal beams and... That's 4. 4 of those, that's... So that's, trying to think of how I want to handle this. So, let's see. So I need 8 cargo slot trailer for the 4 small pipes. So that's 1 load. Cargo, so all the concrete blocks and stuff, that's 1 more. so that's 8 slot, 8 slot. But the getting the trailer in position, that's going to be a nightmare in and of itself. So let's see. Trying to think. Why don't we do the small pipes? We'll do the small pipes. Yeah. I can't even imagine how some of the stuff goes down in Warzone. Like, I don't mind Call of Duty Outbreak. Outbreak is one of my favorite modes to play. I love playing Outbreak. It's not something I stream, mostly because it would be just, I don't know. It would be difficult to play Outbreak and then kind of do all this at the same time too, which SnowRunner lets me read everything that's scrolling by in the chat, and then it lets me play the game at the same time. Well, yeah, Ginger Snaps, you... Oh! Joe has pizza! Heyo! Let's use this guy. Use this cola up again. All the pizza. Oh, I love pizza. Maybe I'll get pizza tomorrow. But I'm definitely getting I'm definitely gonna get some cinnamon twists. Actually, you know who really loves cinnamon twists? My mother. My mother loves the cinnamon twists from Domino's. Is just all about those things. I mean, they are pretty awesome. Maybe I'll get a sandwich and some cinnamon twists. Or maybe I'll get a pizza and some cinnamon. You know what? I have options. And I shouldn't overthink it, because then things start to get a little wacky. Oh, yeah. Suspension mode. Wait a minute. Yep, there we go. I ride in suspension mode. There we go. Also, fun thing about this, in-cab views. I love me some in-cab views. With all the buttons and switches and dials and everything else that you can't do a single damn thing with. Although the gauges are accurate in this game. The speedometer, the tachometer, and the fuel gauge, believe it or not. Pineapple on pizza is fantastic. You are right on with that. Pineapple on pizza is just... I like pineapple in general. Now I really want a pineapple. I want to eat like a whole pineapple right now. And not like the kind that comes out of a can. I am willing to skin a pineapple if I had one. You skin a pineapple, or do you... Or you shuck a pineapple? Like, what do you do? What do you do to a pineapple? Fruit salad. I love fruit salad. One of the best fruit salads I ever had. One of my friends made one for a 4th of July party. Probably the better part of 10 years ago at this point in time. I mean... If you want to be, like, normal, you could peel fruit. But who wants to do that? Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with pineapple on pizza? And good sir, I am not just any streamer. I am Storm of Iron. Storm of Iron. I don't know what the chest thumping thing was to kind of... You know, carving? Yeah, I can see carving a piece of fruit, especially a pineapple. Oh, that's a cool... Look at that. The sun's going down. The trailer is gigantic behind me. Yeah, see, that's what I like about this game. Just stuff like that. The way that the water looks, the way that the mud moves around your tires. That's why this game is good. My little walrus bobblehead guy over there, he's kind of bouncing around. You know, like, what's up? I'm a walrus. I'm on your dashboard. My head's gonna go jiggly, 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 jiggly as you go over the bumpity, 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 bumpities. That's what we're gonna do. Because I'm a walrus. My name is Nestor. Nestor the Walrus. Hello, Mr. Walrus. How are you today? Pretty good, thank you. That's good to hear. I like it when my walrus is having a good time. What do you think, walrus? What are we hauling today? We said small pipes, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, we will do... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, that's right. It was 2 slot. Okay. You might be right on that, Relic. You might just be right on that. Core and slice into chunks. I like slices of watermelon. But then you've got that giant core thing that's in there. One of the things that's actually really great is for special occasions, you can get the edible arrangements. And not the kind of edibles that a lot of you are thinking of, but like actually edible as in consumable arrangements. So they look like a bouquet of flowers, but it's all like chocolate-dipped strawberries and melons and pieces of pineapple and grapes and things like that, all kind of, you know, all kind of done up and looking cool and stuff like that. So, getting far enough ahead here to be able to back out into the water. Because this isn't the most intelligent thing to be doing. Take back. And then loop it around, maybe? Of course, I totally borked that corner. That's alright, though. Because we've got room to muck them out with. Swing it one way, and then when we finally get it going in the direction we want it to go in, a tree gets in our way. There we go. Now we're set. I love watermelon. Watermelon is fantastic. Watermelon Jolly Ranchers are probably, you know, watermelon and grape Jolly Ranchers are most likely tied for my #1 favorite Jolly Rancher slot. Anything that's an artificial grape flavor or tastes like Dimetap. Once upon a time, Coca-Cola had a product called Fruitopia that was available. I believe it's only in movie theaters now in the soda dispensing machines. But they're grape. They're artificial grape flavor. Fubar. You know what, Fubar? I am glad that you are in here for all of this because you are a wonderful addition to our wonderful, wonderful, crazy, off-the-wall chitter-chatter that we've got going on. William Sterling, what do we have here? That jackass chef, Gordon Ramsay, did a show about pineapple on a pizza, which he hates. If I were actually any good as a chef, he would know that the pizza example he supplied, which was covered in large pineapple chunks, would not be good because the pineapple is very strong. overpowering ingredient and needs to be added in moderation with small bits to enhance and complement flavors. He is a fool. William Sterling, I agree with you. Also, large chunks of pineapple on pizza makes for like soggy pizza. Cowboy Tucker, right now, other than SnowRunner, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is on hold because that's my exclusively streaming game. Like, I'll even play a little bit of SnowRunner, not on stream, but it won't be stuff that is pertinent to what I'm doing, like this major contract right here. So, SnowRunner, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Call of Duty Warzone, mainly for Outbreak mode and multiplayer. What else do I play? I was playing a bunch of Borderlands 3. There was Doom Eternal, For Honor, Grand Theft Auto 5, mostly for the online. Ooh, yes, Relic, we do have Hellblade. We do have Hellblade that will be our next streaming game. And now with the actual announcement for the DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, see, I was even considering busting out, the hell is it? For a stream on Saturday, possibly playing that. But Saturday turned into a weird game, and things kind of got away from me, and I didn't even get nearly anything done that I wanted to get done. And when I say nearly anything done, I'm pretty much saying that I got nothing done. I had to bring a crib up to my brother for his newborn, and it was in the front room or the basement or something like that. I managed to get a crib into the back of my truck, and that was it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that I managed to fit the whole damn thing. And when I say truck, I should say my Trailblazer. So, I love my Trailblazer. I freaking love my Trailblazer. Yeah, Phase 4 is going to be great. It's going to be, I believe, another Russian map, and we have to rebuild an old missile base for SnowRunner. I'm very curious about the types of trucks that they're adding in. I'm still not like a huge mod fan, so I'm not going to play with mods. It alters the original intent of the game. Joe, you are very close there. Storm of Iron delivery service. That's essentially what this is. Storm of Iron logistics and cargo hauling. I don't know. I believe Phase 4 is on the public test server, but you can only get that if you play on PC. So Loader, if you were to, I don't know if you have to download the stuff for the public test server, or there's an option for you to actually access the public test server, but you could get a jump on things and actually check out the newest phase of SnowRunner, which I can't even remember what it's actually called. Storm of Highway Robbery. Rebecca and Miracle, how are you? How's things? Hope you're well. Key lime pie. Do you see? So, Joe, this is, right here, the largest trailer in the game. The amount of key lime pie I could deliver with this trailer would be in the metric tonnage of key lime pie. And I will tell you that if I had this much key lime pie, I would make a key lime pie swimming pool. And we can all imagine how that would go. I'd look like a green Smurf. Oh my god, that would be hysterical. I would swim in a vat of key lime. I'm not even joking about this. That is how amazing that is. Yeah, Cowboy Tucker, not another thing that I have. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not that high tech, man. I'm not that high tech. We're pretty low key over here, and low tech. I mean, what do I got? What do I got? Hold on a second. There's a thing I can do. Okay. All right, so we can do this. So we can do that, and then we've also got... Oops. I should make a panel that actually has the commands listed on it or something. I don't know. There's stuff. There's things. Let us continue onward. Storm of highway robbery. That's actually really funny. Storm of irony. Storm of highway robbery. I'm multifaceted, is what everyone is saying, I believe. I mean, I've got the skills to pay the bills, or I've got something. I've got something. Now, what's followage do? Because I've not heard of that one. Also, I should... Storm of soft tacos. just the idea of soft tacos, like, raining from the heavens. Like an artillery barrage. Oh! I didn't realize that. Thank you very much, Fubar. It's kind of like this. While everything may look fancy and kind of neat and stuff like that, and it almost might even have the appearance that I know what I'm doing, if you scratch beyond the surface, you realize just how much of a yutz I am. Oh, God. Hey, but you know what? Apparently I'm at least a moderately entertaining yutz. So there's that. I'll take that. If that is the hill upon which I will take the sword, then so be it. I shall. Alright, keep going. And we're already down past a half a tank of fuel. Acceptable. Storm of mud. That's got some different connotations right there. Whereas we have this wonderful, delightful muck and mud. And that's also the repercussions of way too much Taco Bell. That is good to know that you're doing well. How's the hand doing, and everything else medically related to various different things and stuff? All right, pop this bad boy up into high gear. Not that high gear really makes us go any faster. Well, we're trucking right along, actually. So far, so good with this. I mean, this thing's actually really making some decent progress right now, too. Although we haven't hit anything like the deep water and mud and rocks and everything else. So there is that. Also, I wish this had cruise control. Get it on a nice straight path. Then take a sip of my beverage. That's good. All right. That is exactly what I wanted to know. And that is fantastic information. All right. Going. There we go. Now let's stop in for a little bit of petrol. Some liters of liter cola. What's a liter cola, Farva? All right. So, let us fill up. Little top off the tank right there, shall we? Okay. Now we're back in business. We're back in the business of hauling things. And away we go. Crash Team Racing. I still think it would have been funny if, speaking of Crash, it makes me think of Castle Crashers. And I love Castle Crashers. That is such a fun game. The graphics are lighthearted and silly. The music is awesome. The gameplay is straightforward. Castle Crashers is just, it's great. So great. And the different knights that you can pick from, and the ones that you unlock through playing the game. So that's fun too. I think I had the forest theme set as my cell phone ringtone the longest time. And that was a lot of fun. I love this. You know, you can pan the camera around and look and see where you're coming from. You can just, you know, hopefully not collide with anything. But it's pretty cool to watch. Especially when you get the, what are we stuck on? We're stuck on something. Especially when you get the sun at your back. Yeah, there we go. Now we're clearing. Much better. Well, I wonder if it's easier just to kind of go up over here. See what this does. Whoa. Well, that got deep. Yeah, let's try to see if this section is any easier. Maybe? Oh. Yeah, I've actually not taken this particular route before. So there was a roadblock here that you could actually clear away the rubble. Take all the time that you need, Rebecca and Miracle. All the time. Kind of reminds me of that scene in The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen at the very end when Quartermain is instructing Tom Sawyer with the rifle. That, you know, honestly, underrated movie. I certainly feel that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was a very underrated... Whoa, I can't steer. Apparently, this might not be... Alright, there we go. Maybe this isn't the best of ideas. But let's see what happens. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, that wasn't bad. That was a nice little shortcut. Actually, that saved a ton of fuel as well. Okay. I don't know if it's an in-game option or if you actually have to download something different. Not having it on PC, I could not steer you in the correct direction. But I know the only direction that I really kind of feel like right now is the appropriate direction is pineapple. That is the appropriate direction. Also, I'm not sure if I showed everybody the final stickers that we have. The ones available in the All right. Well, that was weird. Oh, man. You know, I swear. Can't win. Can't win. Always, 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 always. Hold that thought. So, if you just go there, these are actually the final sizes on the stickers. So they're actually pretty decent sized. So you get those ones, and then the smaller ones are these little guys back here. These are awesome. I've got a couple of them. I'm going to put them places because that seems like the idea. And my brother's back at work after 2 weeks off with the newborn. And he's hurting right now. Only 2 weeks off, and he's kind of lamenting his current situation. It's like, well, buddy, sorry to hear that. The stickers actually are looking a lot better after I got the original smaller ones just to check out the logo and the text design on them, and they came out looking good. And now I have the appropriately sized ones that are available on the store, so I'm pretty happy with that, actually. And speaking of the store, I do need to add a couple more like shirts and stuff like that. I know I have just like guys shirts on there right now. Oh, relic. These are them. So it's not a gigantic sticker, but it's a pretty decent sized sticker. So I'm happy with how these came out. So you get those, and then you get the smaller sized ones. So I personally think they came out actually rather well. And I know my design is very, very basic, but sometimes basic just simply works. And I feel for me, basic works for me. Granted, I'm not like a designer or a graphic artist or anything like that, but I can ham-fist my way through Photoshop. Granted, so can a trained aardvark. You can just like tongue the keys and stuff like that. Yeah, a little bit, foobar, a little bit, but it's got that U.S. Army stencil logo kind of look. I'm pretty happy with it, to be perfectly honest. I'm probably gonna slap one on my truck. Most likely gonna wind up on my truck. Although the only thing that I have on my truck for stickers is the stickers that came with the shock absorbers that I had installed for the lifted suspension. BDS suspension with their Nitro NX2 shocks, and then Bilstein's? Yeah. Wait, no. Crap. Where did I put up front? I think it's... No, maybe Bilstein's up front. Or something. Let's see. There we go. Come on. Keep moving. Don't let these rocks hold us up here. Because we've got cargo to move and a place to move it to. Oh, you know what I do have? I've got Reese's peanut butter eggs. That's what I got. And I still have gummy worms. I still have some Sour Bright crawlers left. Which, oh man, those things are awesome. Oh, loader, that's awesome. And you know, that's true because you're, what is that, Talmadge, Ohio? Talmadge? Talmadge or Talmadge? You know, bandanas? That's a very good idea, Joe. That is a very, very good idea. I will have to investigate to see if they have stuff like that available. Also, what I noticed is the merch store only takes PayPal, which is kind of a bummer. I love my Storm of Iron shirt, too. Right? Oh, I love Summit Racing. Their selection is second to none. And their tech support and customer service is hands down one of the best I've ever dealt with of any company. There was one time where I ordered a pulley kit for a big block, 454 big block, and I got the wrong pulley for the power steering pump, actually. You know, maybe that's not a bad thing, man. It could potentially be worse. So, I mean, that is a thing. But yeah, I will definitely have to look into bandanas, because I wear bandanas at work all the time, because I don't use the regular face mask, so instead I opt for a bandana. And I have put so much work into folding the bandana properly to make like a really good all-day wearing kind of face mask. And it's funny you mentioned like a Storm of Iron bandana. Mobile Tech Lucky from the Hot Rod Garage and Motor Trend Network, he's actually got bandanas that have the Lucky's Garage logo on them, but if you fold it in half, it's actually got the old school gasser dragster style gas mask, so it looks like you're wearing like an old gasser gas mask. Baseball caps too. Okay, Joe. I'm going to take down these ideas because they are fantastic ideas. And if there is anything else that anybody actually has a recommendation for, because I do have to work on the store to put more stuff in there. So there is, that is a thing that I do need to do. I completely admit I do that. So hats, bandana. Cap. And then I know I need to do like more t-shirts and stuff like that. Shrek Dark Case logo? What? Truck Darts logo. You know, I will have to work on that. I will have to work on like a neat, like Truck Darts kind of thing. So that's a to-do thing. That'll actually involve like making something different. I wonder if I can make a mug in a different... So you want like a black mug with white lettering, Joe, is what you're saying? See if I can do something here. See, Loader, you are 100% correct. Well, actually, it's a 4-year-old. When a 4-year-old tells you to go vroom vroom, you damn well better go vroom vroom. Let me just double check one more thing here. Mugs. Ooh, okay, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dude. Why didn't I see this stuff before? So... Okay. What the hell happened? Mugs. Mugs. Alright. Matte black. Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay. So we can get a black 15-ounce mug. Okay. You know what? It's funny. They actually do have a Bumblebee mug keychains. You know, I'm going to look into all this stuff because I appreciate the input on this. It is super helpful because I know what I want. And travel mug. All right, cool. License plate on, yeah. So, it's funny you mentioned the Storm of Iron on a Bumblebee on a mug. Like, I could go to what is it, Shutterfly? I can actually make something like that on Shutterfly, and that would actually be pretty cool. But there's also excuse me. So there was this guy I met at the not Rhode Island, what Christ is it? Connecticut, at Mohegan Sun at the Terrificon. I will have to see. I know there's some giveaways that I can do, but I have no idea how the giveaways work, LiveMan. But I'll look into that stuff. I'll look into see what kind of discounts and deals and stuff that you know. And I'm writing it down. But yeah, there was this guy, and I think his website is called My Bumblebee, or his Facebook site, and he's got a very highly modified Camaro. It's like a 2010 or a 2011, but it's actually had the nose and tail lights swapped out so that it looks more like a 2013, 2014, and it's got all kinds of stuff, different door panels, dash bezels, and like everything on this thing is all custom and done up and stuff like that. And he takes it to conventions, and he sells t-shirts with the My Bumblebee logo on it, which is basically just a picture of a yellow Camaro. And he's got you know, when he goes there, you can give him a, like, I think it's like $5 or $10, and you can sit in the car and get your picture taken. You use your own cell phone or whatever, but it's actually really damn cool. And stuff like that, I think, is really cool and really important, especially for the little fellas. And for people who still go out of their way to do cool things like that, it's awesome. It is so awesome. Because you're making an impression on a small human, small child. Well, the merch stuff is all it's all shipped from like the printing companies and stuff like that. So like I ordered a bunch of different things. Like I ordered a mug, I ordered my t-shirt, I ordered a bunch of stickers, and it all shipped out of different places at different times. So unfortunately it doesn't come right from me. So I'd have to order in like a giant merchandise bundle and then sign it. But also, here's the neat thing. I found color-changing coffee mugs. So what I'm thinking... Oh, yeah? How, Loader, how big is your motorcycle club anyways? I've always been curious, like, you know, roughly how many members you got? Well, Joe, we can figure something out. Oh, LiveMan, you don't even know, dude. Like, my signature and autograph on something would probably drive the price down. So, sorry. I mean, I can only be realistic about it, so. I did not know that. Yeah, no, that. Words are hard. I did not know that, Loader. Alright, so let's see how far we can make it on 103 liters of fuel. But yeah, they have the... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that it was also a Masonic biker club as well. But no, what I was thinking with the color-changing mugs, you could have like a white mug with the white logo, so you don't see it when it's cold. But then when you put coffee in it, then you have Storm of Iron right there, all across that bad boy. I gotta work on this stuff. You guys are making me... You guys are putting me to work. But that's alright, though. It's for a good thing. I'm at Storm of Iron, and all I got was this lousy sticker. Ha-ha. Oh, Joe, you're awesome. Have I told you how awesome you are lately? Have I told all of you how awesome you are lately? Okay, I will look into that too. I will definitely look into that when I start doing the mug stuff. If I actually took my laptop to work with me, I could do all kinds of stuff. I could work while I'm working. All right. Okay, so that is 4 quantity 4 small pipes that we are delivering. And let's try to swing this bad boy around. Oops. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm sometimes wary of anything that's got like a club with a large-scale membership. I mean, hell, they've been after me for quite a while to join the East Coast Camaro Club for the longest time, and I've been slacking on that too. I mean, granted, couldn't really do anything this previous year. And actually, you know what? Here's the thing about... I'm sorry. They brand your vest. Okay. That's going to be an interesting odor with all of that, with all of that branded leather. So, here's the thing. The East Coast Camaro Club missed out on a huge opportunity last year because of COVID and the lockdown. They do a fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And anything having to do with kids or anything having to do with, you know, dreams being fulfilled kind of I'm big on that, especially because of kids and the, just there's so many kids who get like just dealt a bad hand, and you're sick as hell, and then something like Make-A-Wish comes along and they go, hey, what do you want to do? Nothing is off the board. And they can change the life of that kid for an hour or a day or whatever have you. And I also think of my buddy who passed away, because he was always about, and he wasn't even about it. He just did it. He lived his life how he wanted to live his life. He bought the cars. Granted, there was some stuff that happened there too. He had trucks. He had, vehicles with crazy sound systems, and in the end, he had a boat on a lake, and he did what he wanted to do. And I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, I know I'm not about, like, I'm not a channel that, I don't have a huge amount of, traction or anything like that. This is an obscure game that not a ton of people follow. But I have been kicking around the idea of doing some kind of fundraiser and making a donation. And it's just one of those things that have been rolling around in my head for a little bit. Because it would be cool to do something. But we'll see. It's an idea phase, so let me think about it. But I'm just throwing that out there. I know I'm not like a B. Patrick Camp. I know I'm not a Ginger Snaps or anybody else who's out there creating big donations and stuff like that to contribute to all these wonderful charities that are out there. And God, there's so many charities and just there's so much that's worth it. One of my favorite charities is St. Jude's. Also, Toys for Tots. That's important stuff. And me personally, I enjoy seeing people happy. I enjoy seeing people smiling. And there's just so much bad crap in the world. All right, so back to the flooded foothills and see where we'll go from here. Yeah, apparently I'm missing phone calls and stuff too, but that's neither here nor there. Well, what time we got? We're like 3.5 hours into this tonight. We went long. I think we definitely went long. But you know what? It's not a bad thing. Let's see. We'll just take this guy outside in the garage. Actually, you know what? Let's push the timetable up just so it's nice outside. But no, guys, I appreciate everybody hanging around today. Everybody who's talked and shared stuff. Everybody who's just hung out and had a good word to say. Every single one of you. You might have to send me that elsewhere loader. I think that I shut the links off because of the spamming and stuff like that. Moya Surfer Dude. And it is awesome. Thank you so much for everything that everyone contributes to what we do here. I will have to check that out later. But yeah, guys, let's pop over here for a minute. We'll wrap things up for tonight. It's certainly been a day for ups and downs. I know everyone has something different that they are going through. I know everyone has highs and lows that they hit all the time. And they seem to come faster and harder now that, we've got everything that's going on in the world today. But let's end on a good note. Let's end on a happy note. Every single one of you, all of you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everything that you've contributed. And just hanging out. And listening to my, listening to me carry on and watching me slog trucks through the mud. You're right, Relic. It really is. We've got a hell of a community. And it's amazing how all of these amazing communities come together and mutually support one another. And we have a good time doing it. So, I am Storm of Iron. This was SnowRunner. And his name was John Mosier. And he was one of my best friends. And he was the best of friends. So the new people in the chat, to the ones who've been here a while, thank you. Thank you. Have a great night, guys. And if you got your loved ones close, give them a hug. And if you haven't told somebody how much you care about them in a while, make sure they know that. And you're right, Relic. You're right. While he is sorely missed, it is up to everybody who's around to not forget. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship. Guys, take care. Have a good night.